It's Saturday, May the 15th, 7:23 a.m. I've ridden 38 kilometres. Welcome to another bicycle live stream. Namaste. This morning I want to talk about why early mornings are best for your health. Why they're actually essential for your health. And my discovery of them, my journey with early mornings. Regular followers of my social media posts will know that I absolutely love pre-dawn and dusk, before the sun has come up and after the sun has gone down. But the one I love the most is definitely before the sun comes up in the morning. From, the youngest age, when I was in primary school, we were living in Palm Beach, just ridden past the street that we lived in for 12 years. I would get up at 5 a.m, house would be quiet, everyone else would be asleep, and I'd get up and do my homework. And it was a time when I could think clearest, where I felt this sense of peace, where there was just quietness around and coolness, and it was just a compulsion basically to get up early and have that time to myself and that time to connect inwardly and to be able to think clearly. And I really didn't understand why there was such a need to do it, but I just felt propelled from such an early age to do this. And as I grew, this continued to be an important thing for me, to the point where if I had slept in and missed that part of the morning, I would feel like I've wasted an opportunity. I would feel like the day is somewhat of a waste because I haven't seen the best part of the day. I haven't felt the best part of the day. I haven't been there for the best part of the day. So, as an adult, I was very fortunate when I was running my promotions business to be able to take advantage of getting up early in the morning and being out and about in that time of the day before the sun came up, and still be able to go home after I'd done my workout, my contract workout out and about, still be able to go home, be home by lunchtime, have lunch at home, and then have an afternoon nap. And this became a wonderful habit, to be able to have a successful business, home-based, and to still be able to incorporate the things that I love, the early mornings, the mobility of being out and about as part of the job early in the morning. So I still didn't know what the significance of the appeal was of early mornings and why it felt so beneficial and so good for me. But I knew there was something about the glow in the sky. There is something about before the sun comes up, in the colours of the sky, in the softness, and it's also there in the evening after the sun has set, but it's not the same in the evening. There's more noise, there's more harshness, it's a different feel. Early mornings is, the best part of the day. Now, when I started following, I didn't realise this full significance of it. I just knew I loved it and I liked to be out in it. And then when I started following the path of Sadhana Bhakti Yoga in 92, so what's that, 29 years ago, somewhere along the line in learning about the different aspects of this path, I heard about Brahmamuhurtha, or Brahmamuhurtha. It's not easy to pronounce, but it is a time period in the early morning which is most conducive to meditation. Now, it's said it's pre-dawn, it's said it's between 2 a.m. and 6 a.m, but more specifically, between 3:30 and 5:30 a.m, and even more specifically, 4:30 a.m. approximately. But basically, in that time, that 2 hours between 3:30 and 5:30 a.m., our mind, it is at the best point of stillness for us to be able to meditate without its distractions. Now, if you're going to start your day the way most people do, where they tend to sort of have to get going with coffee and cigarettes and have the radio on, the TV on, and from the moment they get up, there tends to be this assault on their senses. And it's very interesting that I've known a lot of people that fall into this category, that they can't just get up in the morning and meditate. They can't just get up and be peaceful. They can't just relax and take in the energy of the morning. They have to come up and get up in the morning and assault themselves with, noise and stimulants to get themselves going. And it's a very interesting indication of where that person's energy levels are at, but more specifically, what level they're vibrating at. Because the Brahmamuhurtha time between 3:30 and 5:30 a.m. is the best time for the mode of goodness. It's the best time for meditation. It is the best time to focus inwards and get that inner wisdom. It is the time of wisdom. It is the time when you are able to just connect automatically and just receive the truth that you'll have difficulty hearing, that is within you, that you'll have difficulty hearing at other times of the day, because your mind is so bombarded by distractions of the world around you and the people around you and the media, that it's not able to be still enough. But between 3:30 and 5:30 a.m. is your opportunity to sit, be still, and allow that wisdom to come through. Now, for me, I think in hindsight, one of the secrets of my success on a spiritual level, the ability to connect with the inner truth, comes from having developed a lifetime habit of being in a state of peace early morning. Even if it's out on the bicycle, I'm still connecting in this state of peace. And when I was young, I think it was a contributing factor, this being awake early in the morning, a contributing factor, and doing my homework at that time, a contributing factor to my success in my schoolwork right through primary school, where I was a high achieving student. In high school, that dropped off, and there are, I believe, other reasons for that. But the point I'm making here is that that ability to find that peace and that wisdom and to connect in that early morning, I think that brought with it benefits of academic intelligence at an early age. And then it also brought, as the years went on, this ability to just automatically connect with inner wisdom when needed, to find a point of peace when needed. And when I'm agitated, when I'm in a state of not being able to find that inner peace, then I know what the solution is. The solution, most definitely, for me, and for those that have been fortunate enough to be vibrating on the mode of goodness, the solution is to be in a state of meditative contemplation pre-dawn, before the sun comes up. And as I've discovered, I absolutely love that being out in it. Just adds another dimension to it. So when I was younger, I would be in the house pre-dawn, enjoying the peacefulness and that. And as I became older and in my adult years, I got the opportunity to be out before the sun came out and just really you know, basically as the colours of the sky change, I would out loud just be going, wow. And I still do it. I'll be riding the bike and I'll be looking at this glow coming from the east, and I'll just be going, wow. You know, it just connects. Now, there's one other reason why it is so good for your health. So we're talking about, of course, mainly talking about spiritual health here. But of course, that is crucial to good health in other areas, is to be connected spiritually. So the other reason is that, again, another significant reason why I couldn't understand, well, not that I couldn't understand, but I didn't realise why I was so attracted to this glow in the sky until, as part of the teachings of Siddhana Bhakti Yoga, I learnt from the Vedic teachings years ago that we come from realms where there is a natural effulgence. So there is no need for artificial light. There is actually, in the spiritual realms, a natural effulgence emanating from planets, and a natural effulgence also actually emanating from spiritual people. And you'll know that because if you look at some of the old religious paintings, and you'll see that they've depicted an aura around the person, they've depicted a glow, and you realise they're actually depicting this effulgence, that there was a time and a place where even on this planet it could be seen. Well, we come from a realm, different worlds, spiritual realm, where it is this glow, this luminescence is a naturally occurring thing around living beings, including the planet. And I just knew from a young age that there was a significance to this time of the day where I felt like I was looking at this glow. And then in later years, that significance was demonstrated to me when I was able to I was just checking comments then, I got distracted. When I was able to understand the significance of that glow. So if you feel attracted to that early morning, that's a really, really good sign on your spiritual progress, because it means you're displaying a symptom of the mode of goodness. You're attracted to the peace, the quiet, that meditative time between 3:30 and 5:30 a.m. Really good sign, and something to put your energy towards in order to develop a point of peace, so that when the world inevitably comes up with things that are hard to handle, then that point of peace you're carrying very strongly within you, you're connected to it, and you're able to use it to help. It will guide you. You just connect to it, and you just basically have a state of gratitude, and you give thanks, and you just ask for guidance and protection, and you understand that you are unconditionally loved. So, with those beautiful thoughts on this beautiful morning this morning, still only 12 degrees, I'll let you contemplate on that, and I'll see you in the early morning. Live vegan and save lives. Ahimsa.